And with that, let's say hello to Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy. Alana, I've got family in Ohio. Heat index near 100 degrees there as well.
It's wild. It's been building since late last week, Brian, that high pressure and the heat. Really, heat is the world's #1 weather-related killer. So you have to be extremely careful when you're outdoors and you're dealing with that heat. They're seeing it on the east. We're going to see it come back in our backyard in just a few days. You're taking that live view from St. George. A little bit of moisture over the Pine Valley Mountains there with the cloud cover. We've had some moisture sneaking into parts of the state. Speaking of Pine Valley, we look at that smoke plume. We catch it with our Black Desert Sky Cam here coming off of the Forsyth fire. That time-lapse video really kind of puts that into perspective. Southwesterly winds carrying that smoke and pushing it further north. The France Canyon fire also bringing smoke-filled skies to Bryce Canyon, that live view right now, where we've got haze, we've got smoke, and we've got air quality that's been impacted. As you take a look at our futurecast smoke model, we're not finished. These southwesterly winds pushing those thicker plumes, noting those 3 fires in southern Utah, including the Bridge Creek fire over towards Lake Powell, but the biggest plumes of smoke coming off of the Forsyth as well as the France Canyon. Here we are by 10 p.m. and we watch as that smoke kind of pushes to the Wasatch Back, which we're seeing on our Heber cameras, and makes it into southwestern Wyoming. We've got Castle Country in the I-70 corridor as we head into our Wednesday with thicker smoke. We've got lighter smoke in northern Utah with the help of those southwesterly winds, but the southwest winds don't help much, especially during fire season. As we look at our timeline here with our futurecast smoke, winds quiet as we get a more westerly flow into late Wednesday, and that means, hey, southern Utah, batten down the hatches. By tomorrow night, you're going to see thick smoke in Iron, Washington, Garfield, and Kane counties, and it stays that way. Air quality right now is moderate with ozone levels along the Wasatch Front, but we do see some elevated particulate matter in Wasatch County, so that tracks with our futurecast model, which I just showed you. Moderate air in northeastern Utah and the south to be expected this time of year with the heat of the day, even though we're below average. Live view right now from Ensign Peak, our ABC4 camera showing hazy conditions. Temperatures are running on the cooler side, but we know that warming trend has just kicked off. Satellite radar puts down some echoes of moisture right near West Wendover and towards the northwestern corner of the state. A weakening system bringing in the potential for maybe an isolated mountain shower. 80s out there right now, 83 in Salt Lake, 88 is our average high. So we've been cool and we've stayed that way through the weekend and through the work week. That's going to change. 80s and 90s out there on the eastern side of the state. 92 in St. George, average is 99. As we get through the next several hours this evening for the Wasatch Front, 80s turning to 70s, mostly clear skies, and 72 by ABC4 News at 10. Then we start to crank. We get a day of average temperatures, and then we jump above it for the Wasatch Front and get back to seasonal norms in the south. High pressure is coming back. We do have a slight chance that we see an isolated storm on the eastern side of the state tomorrow as this weakening trough moves through the area. Moisture potential in places like Flaming Gorge, Vernal, towards Moab, and all the way down to the Four Corners could allow for a pop-up as we make it through the heat of the day. That storm threat kind of tells that story. As we deal with that storm threat, you can see it's more of eastern Utah. We are going to be seeing those conditions sticking around. All right, let's talk about moisture. We don't see a lot of it in our future here. Futurecast kind of takes us through what to expect. By tomorrow afternoon, maybe a pop-up as we check out the afternoon for the Uinta Basin as well as the mountains. We know that there's cloud cover that's going to stick around and the hazy conditions are going to be an issue. So that shows you that, yeah, we definitely will be seeing the chance of dry conditions sticking around. As we take a view right now of that 7-day, I want to show you what to expect here. In southern Utah, we've got triple digits making a return, upper 90s expected in the south. Now, we get another brush-by system that could enhance winds Friday into Saturday. Not good news, but we could see the fire threat increase in southern Utah as a result. As we check out the Wasatch Front, the heat comes back, the warming trend underway, bringing us to the 90s, but the chance of triple digits returns early next week with that high pressure flexing its muscles. We're seeing it on the East Coast, where we're going to see it right here with the heat and the above average temperatures heading our way.
Not good for fire weather.
No, not at all.